how did how did the whole Street Runners thing, like the actual brand, like how did that become what it is now, as far as in like with y'all, merchandise? Because I mean, obviously it's a clothing line too. I mean, I know it started out as a
Right.
mixtape brand, but
And
how did
then
that evolve?
after time, actually, someone on my team, DJ Mystery, gave me the idea. He's like, "Yo, let's do T-shirts," and that like turned from a conversation into T-shirts in like the next 24 hours. Like we just dove into it, and then like my other partner, Mixtape Mike, jumped in. And we just started moving the shirts like crazy, buying a whole bunch of merchandise, started making slides, made grinders, and just kept branding and building. So, yeah.
Any tips for artists just trying to make it in the music business?
Man, it's hard because it's different for everybody. Nobody really gets in the same way. Everybody's story is a little different. You know what I mean? I mean, as far as I can say is just keep working. Like, it's important to build a buzz in your city. You got to have, a hometown buzz. And you got to move around. Just network, meet people, build relationships. You know what I mean? Like, you got to invest in yourself. Like, a lot of, okay, you don't want to buy mixtape cover art, you want a Sharpie on your CD, okay. But you got to invest in other ways to get that product out there. Like, whether you're doing stages or whatever, a DJ cosign, you just need multiple avenues. Don't depend on one.
How important do you think CDs are gone, or do you think they're still relevant and important?
CDs now, it's hard to say, cause like even a lot of the DJs' laptops now don't even have CD drives anymore. Like mine, if you don't have a flash drive, I can't do nothing for you. So it's like, I mean, CDs, they're gonna be obsolete soon. I feel it's your flash drive. That's your way to go now. And don't be emailing songs. I personally hate they try to email in you in the club or whatever have you. Flash drive. But yeah, CDs obsolete soon.
You DJ tour DJ for Fat Joe, toured all over the place. I watch it. You be everywhere, traveling all overseas and everything. How did that whole situation come about?
Okay. One of my very good friends for a long time, DJ Chris John. He was Joe's DJ for 8 years. Definitely made a staple in Tampa doing what he did, and I just came up with him from when he started DJing in Ebor and doing WTMP back in the day. I was always there with him, carrying record crates, whatever he needed. So then one day came, he didn't want to travel no more. He was doing other things. So the random traveling, not being home a lot, wasn't for him no more. So he recommended me to Joe. They took me on a trial, and after that it was history. Just kept running it. 6 years strong now.
One of the best experiences you had being on tour with him?
Man, there's a lot. I can't even lie. One time in Africa, we did a New Year's party. We were in a I want to say it was called Bata or something like that. We were over there, so they took us to like the hood side where the party was at for New Year's, and it was 100,000 people out there. As far as the eye could see, down every alley, street, abandoned buildings in the windows, all in trees, and they were just vibing to everything, the bands before us. Then we went on, we did what we did. They knew every word, screaming, crying. It was just like, it was crazy. That was probably one of my favorite experiences. Just so many people all in that one vibe and just enjoying it, having a good time. I love stuff like that. So that was definitely one of the top ones.
Let the people know something they might not know about you.
Something they might not know. I mean, I guess there's a lot they don't know. Shit, if I wasn't a DJ, I'd probably try to be a chef. I love to cook at home. I be making sauces from scratch. You know what I mean? I got that belly, so I know how to whip up something. So that's probably one of them right there.
I mean, me and you, became friends over the years, and we got a pretty good relationship. And obviously you went through like a health thing. Now that was from traveling too much on the road, going too hard. Like what exactly happened?
I like you said, I was traveling. I had just came back from Milan, Italy. and we had another show coming up in Phoenix or somewhere in Arizona, maybe not Phoenix. It was somewhere in Arizona. So anyway, we're in New York, and I just started feeling sick. I don't know what it was from. I personally feel it was the AC unit. I had blowing on me all night for 2 days. Like breathing it in, that's no good for you. So anyway, I'm on the plane flying to Arizona, and I'm like telling Jonah, yo, I don't feel good. Like not regular, not good. Like I feel like terrible. I'm sweating. I'm weak. I'm shaking. I can't hold anything. And I still had to do a show, hype the mic, and all that. So I did that. And after that, I feel like I'm going to pass out. I had to catch a flight the next morning. I get home, go to the hospital. They tell me, oh, I have pneumonia. Take some pills. So I took the antibiotics they gave me for a week, and I got worse. Like, I was coughing the whole time, like, nonstop. So then I got worse, like, as the week was over, and I coughed up blood one day. And that's when I was like, oh, hell no, this can't be right. So I called my family back here in Tampa. I lived in Orlando at the time. They came and got me, brought me to the hospital here. And shit, I wake up to what I think's the next day, but it's really 2 weeks later. I had necrotizing pneumonia. They had to remove part of my lung and drain blood and all kind of fluids out. So like I was in a coma for 2 weeks, and I didn't even know for like 3 days after I was awake. And I saw myself. I had lost like 30 pounds. Seen myself in the mirror. I was like, damn, what happened? So they explained it. And it was like, I guess the survival rate for necrotizing pneumonia is pretty low. So God bless me. I'm still here, and I'm very grateful for that.
Any advice for DJs coming up, for the young DJs coming up?
I mean, to build your brand, like I said, it just depends what you're trying to do. Because there's mixtape DJ, club DJ, etc., etc. You got to figure out what you want to do, set goals to get to your destination and just achieve those goals. Like, that's what I did, so that's what worked for me. I don't know what worked for Winn or anybody else, but my advice, just set goals and network and build. Find people you like or that have similar interests. Build with them. Like, it's harder to do it by yourself. So build, network.
How can the people reach you? I mean, are you still, like far as in like
you already know the Instagram and the Twitter, DJ Spinatik. That's DJ SPINATIK. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all of that. Hit me on there. You already know. They got email, contact, all that's on there. Get at me.
Any artist from this area that you feel has potential to really make it?
There's really a lot. It's just, it's hard when you see artists and they're working and they're doing what they do to step in and say something. They might take it personally. You know what I mean? Like, I see something and I'll be like, dang, I think they should do this. They might take it as hating or something. So I just kind of stand back and let them all go. Like, do what you do. There's points in time I used to always reach out to artists and they would just shit on me. You know what I mean? So it's just so hard for that. But other than that, you already know YCC out here killing shit. Y'all, I might sound biased, but y'all can look. Look at the track records. My boys winning. They working. Know that.
What's next for you?
Next for me right now, you know, I'm just steady running up this tour shit. We got other things in the making. You know, I don't like to say too much before it happens. But shit, I'm still out here trying to network and build, man. We got to do shit, put the city on. Like, for real, put it on. It's right there. But, you know, like you were saying, it's not really a music city like that. So it's super hard for us. But it can happen. You checking out that DJ Winn, highlight the DJ. Get it.